Jeffrey Towson is managing partner at Techmoat Consulting.
I think Amazon has been sort of top of the hill for way too long. They haven't had a real competitor in a long time. And honestly, the Chinese market is more competitive, and honestly, it's better. So yeah, this is a top tier player coming out of the world's hardest market in this area. I think that's going to be a challenge for Amazon. I think it's going to be great for consumers.
Joybuy's launch is pretty ambitious. Six countries all at once. How risky is that scale of expansion?
Yeah, it's anytime you enter a new market. I've spent years doing this myself. Every new market, a new geography, a new country, it's difficult. I mean, it's a special skill. Most companies can't do it. And when you do it, you struggle. That's the nature of the process. So when I see them taking a big step, like going into 6 markets with their marketplace, the amount of money they've spent doing acquisitions and attempted acquisitions, that to me looks like they're here in a major way. This is not a trial balloon. This is not, let's take some small steps and see how it goes. And that's good, because to win in a major foreign market, you really have to be committed.
JD.com's edge is logistics. I mean, how difficult would it be to translate that into Europe's more, let's face it, complex and highly regulated space?
Yeah, what's interesting about JD is what they're building in Europe, what we've known in the last couple months, especially with these announcements, it looks a lot like their playbook for China. And that's kind of a couple things. Number one is they go for smart logistics at scale, which build more warehouses than the other competitors, spend more on tech, make them smart and efficient. And when you get that to a certain density and you get that to a certain volume, you begin to offer things to customers that your competitor just can't match. And we've already seen them do that once, which is their new, if you buy by 11 in the morning, you get it by 11 that night. Now, Amazon does that for Prime members, but they don't make it standard for everyone. And unless you've spent a lot of money and you have real depth in logistics and the tech associated, you can't make that promise reliably. So you'll see them start to pull levers in logistics and do things that competitors just can't do.
Let's talk about what is really driving this push into Europe. Is it long-term growth competition, or is it a sign of slowing growth at home?
It's probably both. JD has been very domestic relative to, say, Alibaba. Even Pinduoduo, they launched Temu. So, you know, they've been really domestic focused. They did a couple retail-facing businesses in Indonesia and Thailand, which they did sort of as joint venture. They were sort of half measures. This is the first consumer-facing major push we've seen from them. Their logistics business, their B2B service side, that has been global for several years now, seriously. But as a retailer, and that's what they're launching in Europe, 6 markets, they're a third-party marketplace and they're a first-party retailer. So virtually every digital China company I deal with, and I deal with almost pretty much all of them, every single one says they're going international. That's just been the playbook for all of digital China over the last 3 to 4 years.